Hi, my name is Rick Ector. I'm a firearms instructor and gun rights advocate from Detroit, Michigan. It is truly my honor to address you all. What I want to do first is to share with you why I do what I do. As a firearms instructor, typically I meet people who are the most vulnerable among us. During my travels, I routinely watch news media reports, and approximately 10 years ago, I saw a very disturbing story. In this story, here in my location of Detroit, Michigan, I saw an account in which a woman's body was discovered on the street. She was partially clothed and obviously had been raped and abused. I thought that that was a very disturbing and distressing sight, and I thought that someone should do something about it. I did not know who to present this concern to, but as I thought about it and talked with a lot of my friends, it came to me that I am a person, I am someone, and I thought that I could do something in some small way or fashion to address the problem in my local community of Detroit. I got a hold of a couple of firearms instructors and I gave them my plan. I told them, hey, why don't we contact women and ask them to participate in a free training? Let's get them together and let's give them a range safety briefing, and let's take them to the gun range and teach them how to use a semi-automatic pistol, 9mm in caliber, and teach them how to use the gun. Our plan was not to be an exhaustive concealed carry presentation that would be suitable for someone who desires to get a concealed pistol license, but it was a way that we could convey to them what a firearm is, what it can do, and how it could be a great aid in their desire to be safe in an unsafe city. Fortunately for me, I was able to contact a gun range who heard about my plan and was in full support. They donated the use of their facility and did not charge me any range fees. So I took to social media and I placed a couple of ads, hoping to get hundreds of women to participate. In the end, we got approximately 50 women who took us up on our most generous offer. As I went through the program, we gave them a range safety briefing. We taught them the fundamental firearm safety rules. We taught them how to hold a firearm, how to load it, how to safely discharge it, and how to unload it. I thought the event went very well. However, in the aftermath, as I was talking with a couple of mentors of mine in the gun rights community, one of them, his name is Mr. Ken Blanchard, otherwise known as Black Man with a Gun. And I shared with him that I was a little disappointed that I was only able to reach approximately 50 women. And true to form, Ken being a very positive individual, he told me that I had nothing to hang my head about and that we actually did a very good thing and that we should continue to grow the program. After I thought about it, I thought that I would continue the program. And every year, me and a lot of concerned citizens, fellow firearms instructors, we continue to build the program. The first year we did 50 students. The next year we had 100 students. Then there was 200. And then we started growing rather rapidly. Last year was the first year that I went to a 2-day format during the height of the pandemic. We accumulated enough students to literally blow my mind and the minds of other people who participated in the program. We trained over a 2-day period across 2 gun ranges over 1,930 plus women on how to safely operate a firearm. It is with the spirit of last year's success, now that we're no longer in a global pandemic, that we should continue on with a most ambitious project. This year, our plan is to train 4,000 women. We're going to do it over the same 2-day program. However, we're going to do it at 2 ranges simultaneously on that Saturday, on that Sunday, on this upcoming August 21st and August 22nd. This program is very important to me because I just find it objectionable that there are bad people in this world who would consider doing evil to the most vulnerable among us. And in my opinion, that is our women. Our program is open to women from the ages of 12 years of age all the way until they can still continue to walk and function as a law-abiding citizen. To date, our oldest person on record that has participated in this program has been the spry young age of 78 years old. The Second Amendment is extremely important. It was given to us by the framers. Actually, it was given to us by our Creator, God. However, the framers took that right that was given to us by God and enshrined it in law in our Constitution. We all are familiar with the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment provides every citizen with the opportunity to keep and bear arms. In fact, in many state constitutions, including the state of Michigan, the bearing of arms is not only for the defense of himself, but it's also for the defense of the state. Accordingly, I take that right very seriously, and I have dedicated my life to being a gun rights advocate. I am very fervent in my belief that everyone has a right to own a firearm. They have an inherent right to self-defense. They have a right to protect their homes and their communities. It's very distressing to me that there are people in our country and even in our state, believe it or not, who are so emboldened to take away that right. The founding fathers had it right. They believed that one day we may have to defend ourselves against those who would want to take our rights away. And yes, the very government that we support may one day turn tyrannical and may desire to usurp and to diminish and to take away our right. It is imperative that citizens of this country, regardless of your gender, regardless of your race, your age, your color, or your creed, is that if you value freedom, you will also value the right to self-defense. You will also value the right to keep and bear arms. The target audience that I would like to reach obviously would first of all include women who desire to be safe in unsafe communities. I would like to also enlist the support and the attention of people who have a concern about government overreach and tyranny. No one wants to face that day in which we may need to defend ourselves against not only bad guys, but also against tyrants. However, that is why we have the Second Amendment. I fervently believe in it, and I want to ensure that it is present for future generations. As not only a father and a grandfather, I want my children and my grandchildren and their heirs to know what it's like to live in a free country. And above and beyond that, I also want them to always have the right to protect themselves. And the best way to do that is with training and with the firearm. Thank you very much.